Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam, good morning. Assalam.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning, Pooja ma'am.
Very good morning. Very good morning, everybody.
Good morning, ma'am.
So should we start?
Yes, ma'am. We can.
Okay, I'll share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Before we formally begin, Dr. Ibrahim, you would like to give a small introduction about Pooja ma'am?
Sure. We are already done everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so do let me know when to start.
Just ma'am, just give me 2 minutes.
Sure, sir.
इसको म्यूट कैसे करने का? Okay, ma'am. Shall we start? Pooja ma'am, shall we start?
She is speaking over. And she is speaking
Hello.
in mute. She is on mute.
Ma'am, you can please unmute your mic. Hello.
Am I audible, Khalid?
Yes, you are audible. You are audible, and we can begin the session.
All right. Okay. So good morning, everyone. I'm Pooja Maheshwari,
Ma'am,
founder of
ma'am, just give me a minute. Excuse me, just give
Yes.
me a minute.
Yes.
First of all, let me once again welcome you to our college. So, good afternoon, everyone. Dear students, today we have with us Pooja Maheshwari, ma'am. So, ma'am, it is with great pleasure and honor that we extend a very warm welcome to our esteemed speaker, Pooja Maheshwari, ma'am, on behalf of Anjuman Islam MS Sabaswati College of Engineering and the Training and Placement Office. Uh, Pooja ma'am is a dynamic tech entrepreneur, innovator, and a thought leader with over 2 decades of experience, spanning a wide spectrum of cutting edge technologies. With more than 30 prestigious recognition to her name, she has consistently pushed the boundaries of innovation across domains like artificial intelligence, Industry 4.0, cloud computing, IoT, enterprise mobility, and smart technology. As a regular speaker, author, consultant, and trainer, Pooja ma'am is widely respected for her contribution to building ethical, scalable, and sustainable technology solutions. She is the visionary force behind a wide range of intelligent products, including smart parking system, facial recognition and attendance solution, retail analytics, EV-enabled platforms, and AI-powered video analytics tools. Ma'am is passionate about ethical AI, diversity, and future-forward engineering. She brings a unique blend of deep technical expertise and business acumen. Her leadership has transformed ideas into real-world application, and her mobility to train, mentor, and motivate teams makes her a true enabler of innovation. Dear students, in this session, you all and aspiring engineers will gain an insight from her hands-on experience with AI, machine learning, deep learning, IoT, and much more. It is a journey, excuse me. Her journey is not just a story of technical success. It's an inspiration for anyone who wants to create solution that matters. So join us for an insightful session with Pooja ma'am and discover how emerging technologies are reshaping the world and how you can be a part of it. Thank you so much, ma'am. Please.
Thank you so much, sir, for the warm welcome and really honored to be part of this great forum today. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. I am Pooja Maheshwari, founder of Smart Technologies, and thrilled to be with all of you today to explore how cutting edge technologies like AI, Internet of Things, cloud, and edge computing are transforming engineering and unlocking exciting career opportunities. We'll also take a practical look at how India is shaping up in this space and how you, as an engineering student, can make the most of it. So at the end, so this is how the flow of the webinar would be. We'll be covering a quick introduction about myself and the company, applications of emerging technologies, followed by the current trends and opportunities in the space that exist, followed by the top mistakes to avoid that usually the freshers mistaken while exploring jobs in emerging technologies or work in emerging technologies. And I would like to end the webinar with a couple of success mantras that have worked for me and others whom I have guided so far, followed by a rich question and answer. Also, to not make this boredom and a monologue, we will also be having quiz in between. So let's start this. So as sir has already briefed about me, uh, so basically I'm a tech entrepreneur by heart with about 20 years of experience, and an MTech in IIT Bombay with passion is what drives me for using technology for prevention, protection, and care for human life. And all the initiatives and the products that I have done in this space are an amalgamation of AI, IoT, cloud, and enterprise mobility with a focus on easing out, giving more protection, care, and prevention for human life. So this is about, again, me, that humbled to be honored with about 30 plus recognitions so far, and being named as one of India's top 50 inspirational women in innovation. Founded Smart Technologies to enable smarter, safer, and more efficient public spaces. Briefly about SMARG. So SMARG is I founded in 2017, and it is an AI-powered platform for smart premises. Precisely, it can enable premises of all scale, including retail spaces, retail outlets, to malls, to commercial spaces, IT parks, airports, mines, ports, and even we have worked for national highways, expressways, and um, at a higher level on the airports as well. So we help organizations monitor over 1 lakh people daily, 100,000 plus people daily, analyzing over a million objects in vehicles, and ensuring safety compliance with AI and sensor-based systems. Our suite of tools that we have built over the time have time and again included different variety of use cases, including people counting, vehicle detection, number plate recognition, safety monitoring, and predictive maintenance. And all this just works in real time. So we have tuned AI models, we have filed multiple patents, and the technology we have built in AI runs over several cameras, hundreds, thousands of cameras at a time in real time. We have helped to make the national highway, city surveillance, city traffic more smooth for a couple of opportunities that we have got at national level. Okay, so let's now talk and delve into the main topic of today, which is applications of IoT, AI, and cloud in Industry 5.0. Industry 4.0 brought automation, as we all know, AI and IoT into factories. Industry 5.0 actually was built by placing humans at the center of the equation. So what it means is it promoted collaboration between humans and machines. Key technologies like edge computing, cloud platforms, and AI are now being used to not just boost productivity, but also ensure worker well-being and sustainability. Industry 5.0 represents a human-centric industrial revolution. So human is at the center of automation, building upon Industry 4.0, which actually prioritized on human-machine collaboration. So it leverages technologies such as IoT, AI, cloud, and edge computing to achieve personalized, efficient, and resilient manufacturing, while ensuring that both productivity and societal well-being are met properly. So let's understand more about the role of IoT in Industry 5.0, where sensors that track temperature, pressure, vibration, all this happens in real time. This real-time monitoring helps in predictive maintenance and reduces costs significantly. With the help of 5G and modern connectivity, devices communicate instantly. At Smart, we deploy such IoT systems to make manufacturing more efficient and connected. Advanced sensors continuously monitor critical parameters like temperature, like pressure, vibration, uh, thereby providing immediate data. Real-time data enables accurate predictive maintenance, and it drastically reduces unexpected downtime and operational costs. 5G and other advanced technologies, communication networks ensure seamless, high-speed device interaction across the industrial landscape. IoT data streams are invaluable for deriving deep operational insights and optimizing manufacturing processes. So we can see how IoT is, converting the way we interact with machines and how it is making it more and more, the information is accessible for predictive maintenance and with enhanced connectivity and enhanced insights, how well it is drilling down into the real problems in making Industry 5.0 a real charm for the stakeholders. Talking more about AI integration in Industry 5.0, AI helps us analyze the massive data generated by IoT. So what IoT does is it generates lots of data through different sensors deployed on various types of machineries. And whatever data we get at the central level is actually now available for a lot of insights. But before we get the insights, we need to apply AI over it. So how AI helps is we get to know through AI that this we get to know through AI that these have been the matrix in the past trend, and this is the current matrix. So probably this machinery may need a maintenance or may need it may face a downtime 2 days from now. So that intelligence is actually brought to you through the AI models that are built to analyze your past data and give you the forecast of what is going to happen in the future. Okay, so machine learning algorithms can actually predict failures. They can optimize supply chains and support decision making. For example, uh, I like to quote example of smart AI system where we alert factory managers when safety protocols aren't followed. Now let's understand that somebody has not wore a helmet, or there is an improper machine access, or even case of somebody doing an intrusion into the perimeter of the factory. All this can be just instantly detected through AI and notified on the central platform where all the key stakeholders, all the relevant field supervisors get an immediate alert in seconds and are able to take a rapid. AI analyzes vast IoT data sets to generate actionable insights and precise predictions about it. So, see how AI has made a difference while amalgamating with IoT to make Industry 5.0 so much more powerful, right? Machine learning algorithms continuously refine predictive maintenance models for superior accuracy. And how it is done is there can be millions of records from the past couple of years on the different metrics that existed for different machineries. It can take a record of it can analyze the current performance matrix and actually tell you that the machine is going to go down in next 1 month and it needs a maintenance right now. So that is the level of accuracy that machine algorithms can deliver, subject to providing the right data sets, subject to providing the right trend and understanding of the system. And that is what is done as part of the model training. AI dynamically optimizes complex production schedules and supply chains, enhancing responsiveness. It empowers human workers with real-time decision support and intelligent recommendations. So, when I say that AI models get trained with past data and data plays a vital role, they rightly say that data is the new oil. So, if you don't have past data, the past trends, then AI cannot predict accurately. For AI models to work appropriately, we need constant supply of data of similar systems, similar industry. So there can be data that can be available as open source, open data, or there can be data that you have collected from the industry through its past trends, or it can be a data that is synthetically generated based on the trends in the industry, on similar industries. Whatever it may be, data is the main requirement for any model to get trained. So once AI model is trained, typically, let's say we have trained a single model from scratch. So it may work with a certain accuracy. Let's assume it may work with a 50 or 60% accuracy. If we really got a very good data, maybe millions of records related to different machineries deployed in that industry. Now, once it works with a certain accuracy, that model is then deployed on the site to generate lots of new data and prediction all the time, thereby automatically understanding the pattern of the true positives and the false positives, and understanding where how much accuracy we are achieving with that model over the time. Not just we run the model at the industry side, we also collect a lot of real time data with automatic bifurcation and annotation of that data, so that our model can be trained incrementally and redeployed on the site to make it more better and better. So when we started with an accuracy of, let's say, 50 to 60%, now with incremental trainings and more data available from the real systems, it can go up to 95%, 98% accuracy with time. And that is why when we talk about third party services in AI or third party models in AI, which are available usually on the cloud, we see that they can attain only a certain accuracy because the type of data they have been trained with may be very different from your target scenario. So let's say I want to deploy for a packaging industry this solution of understanding the machine failures, or maybe monitoring the packaging quality, or figuring out the defects in the packaging or the writing work. Then all these solutions, you have some ready-made models you would be able to get on the cloud. However, those models can only work with certain accuracy when you deploy it for your scenario. Now, what you really have to do in AI solutioning in the industry is, if you're relying on a third party solution, you don't have control on the data set. Usually, they will not expose the data sets they have been trained with. So, you are left with the accuracy they are providing. Rather, for the solutions that we have given to different industries so far, and even to airports, national highways, etc., what needs to be done for industrial grade or enterprise ready solutions is, we need to own the data set. We need to have the right ownership. We need to collect the real time data. We need to fine tune the model and do additional trainings over the model with the real time data for the target scenarios, target industry, in order to really achieve an accuracy of 95% plus over the time in the solution setting. So typically, we may start with a new model with 50-60% accuracy because we have trained it from scratch, but eventually we succeed to have 95% plus accuracy with custom AI models. And that's the importance of why somebody would prefer custom AI models and full control on the AI models versus using a third party ready to use type of model. So I hope I'm able to convey on how the industry works versus an enormous number of AI models that are available. But many models are quite mature, as you would also know. Like, some people may have used YOLO and other models like Tesseract, etc. So we may use them for our general purpose use cases or college projects. But when you will be in the industry, and if you choose to go into AI ML fields, then you may usually be seeing a lot of data set problems, a lot of data set review issues, and then working with custom AI models for the industry. Okay, so talking more about cloud computing and the role it plays in Industry 5.0. Cloud computing provides for scalable platforms to train AI models and store massive data sets. So here comes now how cloud is plugging into this bigger problem of Industry 5.0. So while we saw that IoT is bringing about the intelligence and more close metrics about the machineries, AI is actually making that data more insightful, whereas the cloud is facilitating as a scalable source, as a scalable platform where you can train big models, AI models, where a lot of compute GPU is needed. And because cloud can store massive data sets and it can keep the history and all, so it helps us to train the models at a central place, have the data set centrally pushed. The edge computing brings intelligence closer to the data source. So, for example, in Smarg, I would say that when we do video analytics for different sites, what we do is we deploy edge computing on a premise. So, let's say it's an airport or a mall. So, we will process all the camera streams on an edge computing device with our AI models deployed at the edge. What benefit we get is the videos do not need to leave the premise. The privacy is maintained for the site, As part of edge computing, the AI models process the data, generate the metadata, and only the metadata gets pushed to the cloud, or any training specific data set that we have generated from the real site would get pushed to the central cloud. Now, let's talk about a multi-site industry where you have multiple branches of the same industry. So let's say it's a steel plant and you have, the same aluminum or steel manufacturing plant at 5 places in the country. So for example, we did something for Hindalco. So now for multiple sites, all the data that is getting processed at the edge will get pushed to a central level where there would be a BI engine that would typically sit at central level. And out of the insights generated through the BI engine, there would be rich set of dashboards, reporting that can be seen at the central level with anytime, anywhere access to the dashboard using role-based access for different stakeholders of different sites and even for HO for that matter. So all this edge computing that I'm talking about is to bring about intelligence closer to the data source. You don't need to send all your data, consume the bandwidth, compromise privacy. No. Now, edge computing makes it possible that the data remains at the site itself, it gets processed there, and only the anonymous metadata gets pushed to the central level for further analytics. So what this does is it reduces latency and boosts privacy. For example, Edge AI is used on assembly lines in real time for quality checks. So you can understand that there can be certain packages that may be on the conveyor belt assembly, and this assembly line is progressing, and now you have QR codes typically on the packages you want to scan, and you want to onboard each of the units with a unique ID. So the Edge AI module that sits near the conveyor belt assembly would actually scan that image of the package, pick up the QR code, do the genuineness and the onboarding for that unit, so that later on, when any customer receives a package, he or she using the AI technology would be able to verify whether this unit is genuine or fake. Is it a duplicate thing that is manufactured by something, or is it really an authentic thing that has come from this company that it is claiming, that the package is claiming from? So all this is now possible by use of Edge AI, which gets inbuilt into the assembly line itself. Talking about centralized data hub, it provides for scalable platforms for data storage and advanced analytics. And what it does is it makes the insights and information, reporting, dashboarding available and accessible for all stakeholders anytime, anywhere. And AI model training, as we discussed, enables the robust training and continuous improvement of AI models through MLOps practices. Remote capabilities facilitates remote monitoring and diagnostics, crucial for systems like advanced fire safety solutions. So now let's say that there are cameras deployed at the site, and even at the instant spark that has occurred in a workshop where the fire is seen, it has not yet spread, but as soon as the fire is detected, the AI running on the video actually detects that there is a fire that has got initiated. Before anybody is getting impacted or knowing about the fact, immediately the alarm gets raised, and the relevant stakeholder and the supervisor is able to take immediate action and subside the fire then and there before it spreads out. So that is the power of remote monitoring and immediate real-time alerting that is there for the Industry 5.0. With flexible deployment, we can support diverse deployment models like SaaS-based, hybrid cloud for maximum operational flexibility. So you can have certain models where, let's say, there is not so much of data processing that is happening. So like, for example, there is employee facial recognition you are doing at the attendance check-in time, attendance checkout time. Then it may not need a edge computing device. We may simply we can simply enable an app on employee devices where it has got geofencing, and from the defined location itself, the employee would be able to scan his face, mark his attendance from the geofenced region, and commit for the check-in or check-out, or for the visits he's logging, he can do a punch in and punch out with his face and geofencing. So that's the power of SaaS-based solutions, where you don't need to deploy anything on the client side. Rather, on the cloud or at central level, you deploy the solution now using an endpoint. User is able to open it, leverage it, and then use it. So it's a software as a service. Whereas when we talk about hybrid cloud, it is more of like, for the heavy AI work and industrial sensor related integrations, where there has to be an edge, where the sensor data, where the video data is getting processed, it is getting analyzed at the edge, and the insights and the data analytics, reporting, dashboarding is happening at a central level. So this is what the cloud computing makes it possible. Sorry. So edge computing processes data locally, significantly reducing latency and bandwidth usage, as we already discussed. And this enables instantaneous responses crucial for collaborative robotics and critical safety systems. So, when I talk about collaborative robotics, it has got wide applicability into Industry 5.0. And with such systems, even the edge computing is so much relevant. And it also enhances data privacy by minimizing sensitive data leaving your premise, not getting transmitted to the cloud. Moreover, edge AI supports personalized production flows and creates adaptive human machine interface, right? Tailoring operations to very, very specific needs. So edge computing brings you a lot of power right at the edge, and while bringing about the best combination of cloud and edge, you can actually leverage very hyper processing at the site with lot of data power at the cloud end. So let's now switch gears to human-machine collaboration, which is the main angle of Industry 5.0. In modern factories, cobots, more popularly known as collaborative robots, work alongside humans. So AR, VR based training improves skill sets. We have seen that more and more industries are now going with AR, VR based training modules to train even the operators about the precision to be adopted while using a machine, or how to maintain a machine. All these types of trainings are now being done using AR, VR. AI-powered safety systems monitor worker posture and prevent accidents. The goal is to enhance and not replace human capabilities. So here, when we think about robotics, or when we think about AR, VR, the goal completely with AI, IoT, cloud, Industry 5.0 is not to replace human, rather enhance the human capabilities while making the workplace safer and more productive, while equipping people with more new skills and tools to make them more productive. Advanced HMIs utilize AR VR for immersive training and intuitive control interfaces, enhancing human interaction. Collaborative robots, that is cobots, work seamlessly and safely alongside human operators, augmenting the capabilities without any risk. AI-powered monitoring systems ensure optimal work posture. So when we monitor, let's say, the worker posture, worker safety protocols, we can actually dynamically maintain and get informed about our SOP compliances through the AI-powered monitoring. So examples can be like whether somebody, so let's say it's a petrochemical plant, so somebody has wore a PPE kit or not, whether he has wore a safety shoes or not. All this can be monitored through AI, through video analytics, and a real-time alert can be actually given to the right supervisors on the floor. A strong emphasis on fostering worker well-being, motivation, and overall productivity through technological integration is the focus here. So, having spoken about the different facets and aspects of Industry 5.0 and how cloud, IoT, AI all fit in together to make Industry 5.0 so much more deeper and so much advanced. Now I would like to just, talk a bit more about some of the real world Industry 5.0 applications. We see these technologies being used in semiconductor fabs for predictive maintenance, in aerospace for edge-based quality checks maybe, and in fire safety for cloud-enabled remote diagnostics. Energy optimization through AI is another big win. The bottom line is that these tools are real and being adopted fast. Industry 5.0 is revolutionizing manufacturing by integrating IoT, AI, cloud, and edge computing like never before, and it is leading to human-centric smart factories. This paradigm shift is what delivers enhanced efficiency, unprecedented customization, superior safety, and robust sustainability. By balancing technological innovation with societal well being, Industry 5.0 creates future ready industries that thrive on collaboration between humans and intelligent machines and foster a more resilient and responsible industrial future. Okay, so let me take a pause and now ask my audience about some of the quiz questions I have for you. Let me check who paid attention, and I'll be looking forward for your responses on the chat. Ready? Okay. So I'm putting the first question in front of you. Please start writing answers on the chat. I'll know how many people have slept and how many are actually paying attention on what is being there in the webinar. So what is the key difference between Industry 4.0 and Industry 5.0? Okay, so somebody said B. Okay. Okay, right, there you go. So the right answer is Industry 5.0 focuses on human-machine collaboration. And that is the key, right? Let's talk about another question. What does IoT stand for? Okay, great. It was an easy one. I see a lot of answers and all are correct. C, Internet of Things, right? Let's move to the next one. What is the main purpose of edge computing? Why at all edge computing was innovated? Why it is used in the industry? Okay. Right. So yes, maximum I've got the right responses. B, process data locally for faster response. Okay, let's go to which of these is a practical use of AI in manufacturing. What do you think? Why AI is used in manufacturing? What is the purpose out of these four? Correct. So it is predictive maintenance. So I see that many people were active during the webinar and they were actually actively listening. Let me ask some more. Which language is most commonly used in AI development? Absolutely. So Python is now the most popular and most preferred language for AI development. All your Jupyter notebooks, trainings, there are so many frameworks, TensorFlow, PyTorch, etc., that you use for AI ML work. And they have Python has a rich set of libraries which supports for AI ML development. What role does cloud computing play in industry 5.0? So we dealt in detail about cloud, AI, IoT, edge computing. So I would like to know a bit more about what role cloud computing plays. So true. So it enables for centralized data storage and AI model training. Absolutely correct. The point B is the answer. Again, like 2, 3 more questions, and then we'll conclude and move to a very interesting topic shortly on the career opportunities. Okay. So let's try and answer this one. The correct answer for seventh is D, farming. Yes, a lot is happening in the domain, in agri-tech, but it has yet not got so much deeper applicability as other sectors as of now. But yes, a lot of research work is going on. Which company is known for AI-driven smart surveillance solutions in India? And I think the answer will be straightforward because sir covered my introduction and deeply. Yes, so the answer is A, Smart Technologies. Okay. What is the benefit of predictive maintenance? What benefit it does? So why do predictive maintenance using AI at all in Industry 5.0? Companies when detected with fault and downtime face so much loss in terms of financials and the ROI they make on the machineries and the land. So an early fault detection with a reduced downtime or even no downtime is so important and critical. And that is one of the major driving factors for adoption of Industry 5.0 practices by the manufacturing companies. So the answer is C. And last question. Okay. Yes, so it's Cobot is a collaborative robot working with humans. That's it. Now let me switch my gears back to AI trends in Indian engineering, and what are the current trends for you know uh, students who are looking for job opportunities in this area. Let us explore current trends, job opportunities, and future outlook of AI in Indian engineering. We are seeing rapid growth in generative AI, robotics, computer vision, and NLP. AI is being integrated with IoT and data analytics across various sectors, may it be manufacturing, retail, healthcare, education, everywhere. India is becoming a global hub for AI innovation. Yes. And let's understand the skills and education trends that are going for AI engineering jobs. So first is essential technical skills. So definitely proficiency in Python, TensorFlow, PyTorch, NLP, deep learning, and cloud computing is crucial for this profile. Secondly, I would say the STEAM integration, that is a growing emphasis on blending technical STEM with creative and critical thinking arts skills is the key. Because now coding can even be generated using so many automated generative AI tools that are available. But what you cannot do is creative and critical thinking with problem solving becomes the key skill now. Thirdly, specialized institutes like the rise of AI specialized institutes like Symbiosis AI and many other open CV programs, etc., are more focused and provide for advanced trainings in different AI frameworks. And fourth is the practical experience, where strong focus on real world projects, internships, and ethical AI governance for practical applications are more and more preferred by the industry now. What type of job roles actually exist? So by 2028, as you can see on the screen, India is expected to create over 2.7 million tech jobs, including 1 million AI specific roles. And the top roles are machine learning engineer, data scientist, AI consultant, and robotics engineer. The key hiring sectors would include retail, manufacturing, healthcare, and education, with major employers that you know of are, Data, Tata, Amazon, Mahindra, and ICICI. Initiatives like India AI and Skill India Digital are making AI education accessible and job oriented. AI ML BTech seats have increased significantly, as we are aware. Industry partnerships in ensuring students learn what is relevant and interdisciplinary is the key in this. To be job ready in AI, you must know Python, TensorFlow, NLP, deep learning, and cloud computing. But that's not all. Soft skills like creative thinking and ethical judgment, I cannot stress more on that they are so critical to be there. Just a programming and not having critical thinking and problem solving skills won't work. Hands-on learning and real-world projects are essential. The job market looks promising with high-paying roles. Continuous upskilling is the key. In IT, what is valid today may not be relevant for tomorrow. So continuous upskilling is the key. Actually, for emerging technologies, it is all the more a strategy that you must have for your career. And there are growing roles outside traditional IT as well. So, what are the challenges and opportunities? There is a big talent gap right now in AI. This is your opportunity. With more apprenticeships and industry aligned programs, students like you can bridge this gap and enter exciting, impactful careers in AI across various sectors. Okay, so to summarize all this in a nutshell, AI, IoT, cloud, and edge computing are no more buzzwords. They are building blocks of your future career. With India's strong support ecosystem, there has never been a better time to be an engineer interested in innovation. Okay, so while opportunities are enormous, let us take a sneak peek at what are the top mistakes freshers usually make in emerging tech careers. And now to, understand and give you a hint, I'm going to have another quiz shortly at the end of my session. So these are the top mistakes. Focusing on certificates instead of skills. So nowadays I keep coming across freshers who have so many certificates listed on their resume, but when you go and take their interviews, they hardly have deep skills into the certifications that they have taken. And the mistake over here is thinking a certificate from an online course is not enough. What you should do is employers want to see projects to be delivered from your end, GitHub repos, problem solving. Show what you can build. Even if you have not taken 5 certifications, you have only done 1 certificate, build that skill deeper. Do some real hands-on projects. The second is waiting for perfect skills before starting. So a lot of freshers are facing this issue that I observe. Mistake is that delaying hands-on work until they master the entire theory. So they keep on revolving around this vicious cycle of mastering the entire theory and do not try to do a hands-on. They just see that nahi, abhi concepts पूरे नहीं हुए, I need to work more. However, whatever you have grasped so far, just start and dirty your hands into the code. Do a hands-on, right? And as you build on your skills, your hands-on will also improve, your theory will also improve. So it has to go hand in hand. It will never be theory will become perfect, then you will do hands-on. So start small and build as you learn. Progress matters more than perfection. The third point is ignoring version control and code portfolio. Not using GitHub or failing to maintain a clean, organized project portfolio is a complete no-no. What I would recommend and suggest to you is do a regular commits, readme files, proper documentation should exist, showcase your discipline and learning curve. Whatever you do, try to be wise and thoughtful and complete when you do that work. Instead of gaining multiple skills all at the same time, just try to do the justice to one skill and make it better each day, make it hands-on each day. The next is lack of real-world application thinking. So whereas learning tools without understanding how they actually solve the real industry problems is not acceptable now. So just having a knowledge of PyTorch, TensorFlow, okay, I use YOLO, but if you're not able to relate to the real world use cases, whether it was for a number plate detection, whether it was for a vehicle counting, that understanding of tool is incomplete. Without the actual target use cases, it can help you to solve. How does this tech help manufacturing, healthcare, retail, or any target segment? Always relate theory to real use cases. Don't be in a hurry to just complete the skill and move ahead with the next one. Try to relate that theory with the real use cases is the gist I want to convey today. Fifth point is overlooking soft skills. Believing only tech knowledge is enough. Clear communication, teamwork, presentation skills are key. So just in cross-functional roles, this becomes all the more important. And couple of more, I know I may be running out of time, but I'll just try to talk about these 5 in brief. Avoiding internships or open source work. So waiting for paid or full-time roles and understanding that, okay, I will take experience, but there is time for me to go to the final year. No, contribute to GitHub projects, take internships, even when they are unpaid, at whatever stage of your engineering you are. Join student chapters and build exposure early. Your network is your net worth. Chasing trending buzzwords blindly is also not the way. You should explore broadly, then choose based on interest, problem solving excitement, and career compatibility. Not preparing for interviews practically is a no-no. Practice explaining your own work, logic, and decision making processes. Next is underestimating the power of networking. Because your network is the net worth, I would recommend highly that whatever stage you are in, where even if you are in first year, second year, attend events, join LinkedIn discussions, ask intelligent questions. Networks create job leads and networks create lot of knowledge. Ignoring the importance of lifelong learning is the last point I would like to conclude with. So where emerging tech changes fast, you must stay updated, keep learning and evolve your skill set continuously. Let's now talk about what truly sets successful engineers apart beyond degrees and CGPAs. These are 5 success mantras with which I would like to leave you at the end of this webinar. And these can help you to build your career more sharp. And just briefing about the first point is build before you believe. Confidence doesn't come first, building does. So start small, a web page, an automation script, a mini IoT setup. Each project you complete, however small, boosts your belief. Projects are your personal proof of progress, right? It's not just about writing code, it's about sharing your journey. So, most importantly, explain your work. Be the engineer who can talk tech with clarity. That's rare and extremely valued. The third point of success mantra is fail fast, fix faster. Waiting for perfect code or perfect ideas is a trap. The faster you fail, the quicker you improve. In startups and modern engineering roles, your ability to iterate beats your ability to get it right on the first try. The fourth point is certificates don't work, skills do. No recruiter is going to hire you because of a PDF. They'll hire you because of what you have built, shared, or solved for them. Show your skills in action. A GitHub repo, a LinkedIn post, a short demo video, portfolios, certificates, always, right? And last point is start interning, even if it's unpaid or part time. The more you interact, the faster you grow. Collaboration is a multiplier for learning. Remember, no one becomes a great engineer by sitting still. Build, share, fail, repeat, and success will chase you. These five mantras aren't just an advice, they are a way of working, a mindset. Adopt them, and you won't just chase opportunities, you'll actually create them. Thank you so much. I'm going to skip the quiz that I had because of shortage of time. Uh, but yes, I am now open to take up questions, sir. Thank you very much for your time. I'd love to hear on your thoughts or answer any questions that you may have. And also, you can reach me later at my given email address. And this
Yeah,
is
sure.
the website.
Okay. Now, students are please requested to ask some questions if you have regarding the topic. Okay. So, no question. Dr.
So
Anup,
on
please
the
go
lighter
ahead
note,
with the vote of thanks.
on the lighter
Yeah.
note, like there are two possibilities. One is like the presentation was so good, the students have grasped and understood, or maybe vice versa, right? So I don't see the vice versa case or the otherwise case. So I think the discussion it was interactive and a good discussion. I think the mantra, the five mantras was too good for the students, right? So we wish we could have done this physical, maybe in-person meeting, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
that
right.
would be nice. Actually, there was a
Uh,
communication gap. In fact, we wanted to have a webinar, but Pooja ma'am wanted to have a in-person meeting. So
mhm,
we realized uh, just 2 days before only that she was
mhm,
prepared for in-person, but somehow the communication did not go through, and it was
mhm,
uh, I take this onus that I could not communicate properly. So
mhm,
it
mhm.
was a webinar. It was
No, no problem,
yeah.
sir. It's okay. Actually, we wanted to invite Madam personally to the college, and we wanted to, introduce our students to the Madam. But inshallah, next time we will try to invite her to the college. Dr. Anup,
Sure.
Hello,
yeah,
am I audible,
please
sir?
go ahead. Yeah,
Hello, am I audible, sir?
yeah, please go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Anjuman Islam's MS Sabu Siddiq College of Engineering, Training and Placement Office, I am honored to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Pooja Maheshwari for her insightful and expert webinar on emerging technologies in engineering, AI, IoT, and Industry 4 and 5.0. Ms. Maheshwari's presentation was truly enlightening, offering us a comprehensive understanding of how these cutting edge technologies are transforming the engineering landscape. Her in depth knowledge, clarity, and practical examples help us to grasp complex concepts with ease. The way she connected AI, IoT, and Industry 5.0 showcased the future of innovation and exciting opportunities ahead for engineers and technologists in the theme of Make in India also. We are grateful for the time and the effort she invested in preparing such a valuable session, which will inspire and empower all the attendees to explore and contribute to these emerging fields. Thank you once again, Ms. Maheshwari Madam, for sharing your expertise and sparkling meaningful conversation among us. We are also thankful to all the participants for their active engagement during the interactive session. Wishing Maheshwari Madam continued success and looking forward for more such enlightening sessions in the future. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
your
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
session.
Thank you so much. And we also thank Abdul Khalid sir for connecting Madam with us, and we hope in future too, sir will help us in such wonderful people to our college. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, disconnected.
With this note, we can conclude the session. Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah, thank you so much.